working and we're watching news and we're looking at the apps and it looks perfectly sunny and no one's told us a storm is coming, so we're chilling at home. And we've got our power and we've got our hot coffee, and you know, if it's warm outside, we have a fan. If it's chilly outside, we might have a heater. But then, when you don't even expect it, something changes. Thunder, rain, a storm, and the power goes out. But my fan is still going. And I can make a second cup of hot coffee. I don't know if you can see my mantle, but my TV is on. So instead of other families who went and raced to find flashlights and have that thumping heartbeat and don't know what to do, and your instant thought is the lights gonna come back on in 5 minutes or the lights gonna come back on in 5 days? I'm not worried about that, thanks to our today's special value. Halo is the brand. Wait till you hear about this extraordinary name when it comes to power. But what you are looking at right now, this is our largest power station that Halo brings to us. And I am able to put a fan, a TV, lights, charge electronics, and more all at once, including a refrigerator, to save my food into this Halo 1600-watt power station. Now, in a minute, I'm going to walk you through some color choices. I'm going to walk you through the system alone, or an option that is also capable to be powered by solar and has a trolley. But look at all these moments in life. You know, whether it's 24 hours or 24 minutes, or worse, days, a power station is so needed in the world we live in. It feels like there's always something happening in weather. And I'm not just talking about snow in June and a hot 100-degree day in December. I'm talking about outages. Even on beautiful, warm, sunny days this summer, I would talk to a friend at the gym or talk to a friend at summer camp who said, "We lost power last night. We were out of power for 8 hours. We had to go and find a hotel to spend the night. We had to go and find food at a restaurant. I didn't get my hot coffee in the morning." It happens all the time. So guard yourself, prepare, protect yourself. And then sure, later on down the road, we can show you how to even use it for fun, camping, tailgates, and more. But what color do you want? Now remember, the trolley is not included unless you choose that option. So I'm going to go through colors and then I'll show you how you can make your configurations. So would you like green? Green is exclusive to QVC, by the way, and they're black and green trimmed. Would you like blue? Also exclusive to QVC. Would you like red, which is not a holiday red, but a really bright, warm brick red? Or finally, your last option here is your black, and you can kind of see it's more like black and light gray. Now, if you just want the Halo power station, you still get all the power, all the capabilities of saving food and having lights and charging devices. This one's going to be $1,300. It's going to save you $200 from what it typically would be in retail. And if you want that one, in every single color, I have fewer than 4 dozen to go around. If you're interested in the payment plan, $260. I can, in a minute, walk you through an option for special financing, and I also certainly can offer free shipping and handling to everyone. In fact, it's 18-month special financing through our credit card system. Now, there's an option that's going to include a trolley, so if you want to wheel this to the trunk from somebody else's car or take it from one room to another, that option also is arriving with your solar panel here. Now, why do you want a solar panel? We talked about severe power outages. If power is not coming back on for the day, and in fact, it's out for days, when you can't charge your Halo power station, you can now charge it through solar power. So I personally recommend this option. Price-wise, this one is going to be your price of $1,400. It's going to save you $500 from what it cost out in retail. But when you look at the payment plan, it's a small $20 more. And now you can use your Halo power station longer if there is ever a really long, lengthy power outage. If you want this one in the black, we have fewer than 550. It's the most popular option out of all of our shopping when it comes to our today's special value. If you want the red, fewer than 425. If you want the blue, 475. And if you want the green, fewer than 500. Now, the last time this was a Today Special Value, completely sold out. Finally back, same price we were able to offer, and you get the free shipping and the easy pay. So I'm gonna walk to Sarah Catalesi. She is gonna be our hookup today. She's always been a wonderful expert here at QVC.
Thank you.
But power outages, they happen more often, it feels like. They're scarier than ever, it feels like, because you don't know when it's gonna come back on. And this is such a peace of mind, whether it's, hey, I can just grab a cup of coffee now, hot or cold. I can save my food, but for me, I can see. I can turn a lamp on and see where I'm going.
Absolutely. We're so proud of this unit. This is the most powerful power station that we have brought to QVC. So we love everything about this. The design is a little different. All these great upgrades. We have covered ports. Here's this great trolley handle. Should you decide to go with that trolley, I highly recommend it because now you can easily move from room to room. But what we love about this one is from the smallest device in your house to the largest appliance in your house, this is going to power and charge. So we love that. So again, the big, bold, beautiful display will always let you know how charged your power station is and when it's time to recharge it. All of the covers have been, we added a protective outlet cover to all of them. We have wireless charging in the top, which is just a sheer convenience. Easy transport trolley as well. You can truly move this, you said it, from room to room with, you know, it's effortless. It's 44 pounds on its own, which is, we love saying it, it's a beast, right? It's a lot of power, but just know that it makes it a little bit easier, you know, when you have that trolley to move it from room to room. Now keep in mind, sometimes, you know, power is not just a luxury. It's not great, you know, just to turn on a lamp or just turn on a fan. What if it's a must-have, a necessity for those CPAP machines, for your refrigerator and freezer full of food that you stocked up on because you knew a storm was coming? This is going to help power that and protect all of that food. But as an insurance policy, right, this is your plan when something happens. This is also something that you can use to have fun with. Take it outside, take it camping, and here is the kicker to this whole thing. Again, the most powerful that we've ever added. This entire unit is going to recharge from 0 to 100 in just 1 hour and 46 minutes.
That's incredible. So
yeah,
remember,
when you
you're
plug
charging
it into the outlet,
your power station, and then once your power station is charged, you can plug in multiple things all at the same time. It's not a power station where you decide between saving food or having a fan to cool you off or charging a device and then unplug that and charge something else. Your whole house feels like the power is back on safely in your home without having to think of other larger devices that don't feel safe and have to stay outside of our home.
No, and keep in mind, not all power is made the same, right? Power stations come in different wattages. This one is powerful enough. I love that Halo, again, 1,600 watts of power means that we can run this refrigerator behind me. And again, all I have to do is take the refrigerator cord, plug this directly in, and you're gonna see instantly that light goes on. The light went back on. But now keep in mind, we have a coffee maker plugged in, a heating element. This is something that, again, not all power stations can handle heat. This one can. We have a microwave. We have that Vitamix mixer as well. So if you start looking at that list of all the things that this is powering, from a refrigerator to a TV to a lamp, how about your home Wi-Fi router? You can actually plug this in and get your normalcy back, right? A power outage is going to be a lot different when you have access, especially with kids, to the internet, to be able to watch a movie or do whatever it is that you're doing. It's your normal. It's being able to be independent. And there's always two words that we hear when we talk about Halo. It's empowerment and it's independence. You don't have to ask anybody for help. Whether you're picking this up or picking this up for a loved one, the idea is you plug in whatever it is that you need to make your life normal. And from there, yeah, you can move it from room to room to room and enjoy it as well.
You know, I have to talk about this refrigerator real quick.
Right?
It's not the physical refrigerator, but what's inside it. So for me, the worst part of a power outage, because you can grab a flashlight, right? You can play a game by candlelight.
Yeah.
It's losing all of this. And I don't even mean the chicken. I don't even mean the beef. Do you realize you have to go and buy every single condiment again because your condiments are going to go bad? The butter that you have for fall baking, the whole thing gets dumped. Not one thing gets saved. But if you're in a community where everybody lost their power, and I tell you this because it's happened to me before, you go to the grocery store when the power finally goes back, with everybody else. So by the time you get there is no chicken, there is no beef, there is no yogurt, there are no eggs and milk. It is the worst experience.
Yes.
You just dump it all in a trash can. So just to save your food, on one power outage, it's worth it to have a power station. But if you're gonna grab one, go Halo. Do you know 8.2 million units of Halo have been sold here at QVC? From little lipstick chargers to giant power stations. They're just so well known. And with this one, save the food, charge the devices, watch TV, have coffee, microwave, toast, the list goes on. And from an age of possibility moment, Sarah, I was telling the team this morning, I am scared of the dark at 45 years old, and it's just, I let my mind wander.
Yes.
So just the peace of mind of knowing, like, it's okay, if a storm is coming, I won't be in the dark.
Right.
I will have access to food. I don't have to waste my money and dump the fridge. Just knowing you are protected, you are insured, as you said. But the ease of use is another reason to grab it, and so many more. That's why we love this.
Oh, for sure. So, I mean, we're going to tell you that it's the most powerful. You can, you know, charge and power up to 11 items at the same time. And it could be a phone, it could be a refrigerator, it could be a sump pump, it could be a heating, you know, a heater fan. But I think it's important to say also what this isn't and why it's so universal. You can hear like a little bit of a fan running right now, but this is not a gas power generator. There's no maintenance required. There's no toxic fumes. It doesn't have to stay outside, which is huge when you live in a home, you want to use it upstairs. Maybe you're in an apartment or a condo and you can't run gas power generators. This is meant to be used indoors. And again, we kind of redesigned our entire power station look. Carry handles that help distribute the weight. Covered panels here. It's really brilliant the way we laid this out, but the ability is, or the key to this one is, you use this any way that you want to use it.
Let's go.
Food,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, from food to any other room in the house. Whatever it's going to take to, one, keep you in your house and make that, you know, scary situation a little more normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Let's go show
please.
everybody their choices as we make our way into a bedroom where you'll find that your Halo power station is not just wanted, but downright needed. So remember, you can just buy the power station. By the way, it weighs 44 pounds. It's going to be the largest, probably most powerful power station that Halo has ever been able to provide us. So you can plug in more and use more at the same time. And that's why you want the big giant guy. Now, if you just want the power station, $1,300 today, that saves you $200 off the regular retail configuration. If you would prefer to have it with the trolley, which by the way you can lower and higher the handle here, and then the trolley is automatically going to provide you with the solar panels. Why solar? Remember, when power is out for days, you're not going to be able to recharge your Halo power station. You have no power. But when you have the solar panels, you'll be able to charge through the sun. Now that one, today only, is going to be $1,400. Typically would have been $1,900, so we're at $500 less. There's payment plans, there's free shipping and handling, but more than anything, there's power back when you need it. Do you want it in black? Would you prefer red, blue, or green? And then, by the way, just to show everybody what is arriving besides the power station, can you show cables and plugs?
Of course. So it's going to come with your AC outlet. And just know, when you get this home, first thing that you want to do is plug this in. And again, at most, it's an hour and 46 minutes to completely recharge it. We're also including a car charger for you. So this is the second way to charge it. Now, whether or not you decide to go with that bundle with a trolley and the solar panel, we are still giving you this 10-foot solar panel cable. Just in case maybe you want to update later or upgrade later, we also include that now. So again, 3 ways to charge it, but I love the insurance policy the insurance policy of the solar panel, because now you're not relying on anything. It's just Mother Nature. So you kind of pop that solar panel out a window and be able to recharge your Halo and use it at the same time.
Well, storms, they happen, right? You know, we hear it all the time, and sometimes you get notice and sometimes you don't. So if you're not prepared, a very similar story that happened to Kirsten could have happened to you or could happen to you. Check this out. Here's a word from Kirsten Linguist.
Thanks.
Going to a hotel when we had our power outage was just not an option for us. It ended up being 3 days. Within the first like 12 hours, one night overnight, me trying to keep that refrigerator running, I knew I needed more help. It was actually Rachel Bozing who said, you got to reach out to Sarah Catalesi because I know she has those power stations. And boy, did my friends provide. We have a family of 5. We've got